So picture this, you're a YouTuber or a content creator and you're juggling 5 things at once, like filming, editing, scheduling, replying to comments, and every single week you're relearning your own process because none of it's written down. You forget a step, you skip thumbnail testing because you're in a rush, and suddenly your efficient workflow is really just you winging it from memory every single time. Or maybe that's just me, but the fix isn't working harder, it's actually documenting your workflow once so you can follow it, delegate it, and fix the bottlenecks. And that's exactly what Vengage's AI diagram generator is built for. And today, you're gonna watch it turn a messy, in-your-head process into a clean, documented workflow chart in seconds using the actual system. And all it really takes is one text prompt. So on that note, let's get started. All right, so first things first, start by clicking the link in the video description below, and that'll take you straight to the free AI graphic organizer generator. And also be sure to sign up for a free Venngage account if you haven't done so already. You could do that here as well. Then once you've created your account and you're at this homepage, click the Generate with AI button, and that'll drop you right into the DesignAI interface already set to the chart and diagram generator. So you don't have to go through hunting through categories or template types. You're ready to type your prompt straight away. And you'll see that text box there. That's where the real work happens, and it's also where most people get lazy and type just a vague sentence. I don't recommend doing that. The more specific you are here, the less cleanup you'll have to do later. So type out a full prompt that covers 4 things: what the document is for and who it's for, the key sections you want included, any specific data or stats you want reflected, and the tone that you're going for. Then once you've entered your prompt, click the Generate button, and Venngage gets to work and takes you to the builder. Now, this is a good moment to get familiar with this layout because you'll be living in this screen for the rest of the process. All right, on the left side, you've got the AI designer panel. This is your chat history with the AI, and it's where you'll type follow-up requests and collaborate with the AI to make edits. Then all the way on the far left is your toolbar. You'll use most of these tools later whenever you're fine-tuning the design, but for now, just know that they're there. Then on the right side is your live preview. This updates in real time as Venngage builds your diagram, so you could literally watch it get put together right here. All right, then once the diagram finishes generating, take a minute to actually look at it before you start editing. Venngage will typically hand you a flowchart style layout with a starting bubble and then some connecting arrows leading towards some kind of end state. All right, then I like to check a few things right away. First, does it actually reflect the stages that I asked for? Second, are the details that I gave it, like the time estimates and the bottleneck callouts, showing up in the right places? And third, does the overall shape of the chart make sense for what we're trying to communicate, or did the AI overcomplicate it with extra decision points that don't need to be there? It's completely normal for the first pass to need a little cleanup. That's the whole point of the next steps. So if you spot a label that's off, a typo or spacing or wording that you just want to tighten up, you don't need to regenerate the whole diagram. You can simply click directly into any text box on the canvas, and Venngage will select it and pop up a small toolbar above it with the font, the size, alignment, and more. And from here, you could type over the text just like you would any document editor. Just click in it, select the words you want to change, and retype them. Then if you want the AI to help rewording something instead of typing it yourself, just use that refine button and it'll suggest alternate phrasing on the spot. This is also where you'd update small brand details like swapping in your actual company name or contact info in the footer, so it'll be more aligned with your brand. Then another quick edit you can make is changing colors. So if the color palette isn't matching your brand, which it probably won't be on the first pass, or it's just not doing it for you, you don't have to start over either. Just click that background color swatch in the top toolbar in the upper left corner, and an edit background panel will slide out on the right. From there, you could pick your saved project colors, pull from your connected brand kit if you've got one set up. If you don't, no worries. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a bit. Or you could drag that hue slider and drop in a hex color code to get the exact match. And the changes apply instantly. So you could click through a few options and see which one actually fits the vibe of your project before committing. All right, next is one of my favorite features, and this is something that really sets Venngage apart if you're trying to keep your content looking consistent, in my opinion, and it's called the Brand Kit. So if you click on Brand Kit in the left sidebar, this opens up your Brand Kit panel, and you might already see that it's pulled in some brand assets if you've added your Brand Kit, but if you haven't done that yet, just click Add Brand Kit there at the top, And this opens up a setup wizard, and all you have to do is type in your company name or your website, and Venngage will automatically pull in your brand assets. And look at that, it finds the brand instantly and shows a preview on the right, and it pulled in the correct Blog with Ben logo, brand colors, and the fonts. That's great. So if everything looks right, go ahead and click the confirm button, and this will apply the brand kit to your account. Then it's ready to use, and you could see that it has the color palette, the logos, and all that, and we'll go through that in just a bit. But one quick way to do this is if you click where it says apply brand, and that will send the request to your AI designer. You could see there in the chat that it's getting to work. And again, this is applying all of your brand kit colors, typographies, and logos to the template. And this usually takes a few moments, so just sit tight while it does its thing. And let me fast forward really quick. So the blue from my brand replaces the template colors throughout the layout. You could also type into the AI Designer chat box and tell it to apply your brand as well, but this is a quick way to apply your brand kit to your projects. You could also hover over the color palette in the brand kit panel and shuffle to cycle through different color combinations using your brand colors. Each click gives you a different variation, so if you want a lighter or darker treatment, you could preview it instantly. Then within the logos section, you could click directly onto one of the logos and drop it into the design, and then you can resize it or drag and drop it and place it anywhere within the layout. Then since we already applied the brand kit to this project, we don't really need to worry about the fonts. However, you could use the fonts in your brand kit and apply them directly to your projects here as well. And the end result is a workflow chart that looks completely on brand. Your logos in the header, your colors are applied throughout, and the fonts match everything else. And this all happened in just a few clicks. All right, next, let's explore some of the AI tools that are available in Venngage. So to access them, if you click on AI tools in the left sidebar, you'll see a whole menu of shortcuts that could save you a ton of time on some of the little details. And taking a closer look at them, at the top is AI Designer, which is the same as the chat feature where you can just ask the AI to refine your design. Below that is Generate Images, which lets you create or edit custom images straight from a prompt. Under that is Generate Icons, which builds icons that match whatever style and topic that you give it. Below that is Generate Designs, which turns a prompt into a brand new design from scratch if you ever want to start a separate project. Then there's AI Writing Assistant, which is perfect for when you just want to fix the tone, wording, or length of one specific text box without touching anything else. And then at the bottom is Translate Text, which takes your entire design and converts it into another language in one click. All right, then let me show you one of these AI tools in action. So let's take a look at the Generate Icons tool and go ahead and click on that. And this will open the AI Icons panel, and you'll see a text box at the top. And then below that, you can pick a style. And I'll go with outline. And then in the prompt box, type what you want to create. And I'm just going to say a script. And then we'll send that through. And Venngage gets to work. And it just takes a few moments. And once it's done, Venngage will give you back a set of icon options, all in that outline style. And then just click on one, and that'll drop it into the design. And then you can resize it and move it around and place it anywhere on the template that you see fit. You got a lot of freedom with these, and you could choose different styles and add different prompts to create different types of icons. And just like that, we've got some custom icons that match the brand's look without ever leaving Venngage or hunting through a stock icon library. All right, before we share and download this, there's one more feature that I want to show you, and it's one that a lot of people overlook. It's called the Accessibility Checker. And accessibility just means making sure your design is usable by everyone, including people with low vision, color blindness, or who rely on screen readers to read text out loud. It's not just a nice thing to do either. A big chunk of your audience might be viewing your content on a small phone screen in bright sunlight or with some kind of visual impairment, and if your text is too small or your colors blend together, you're losing them before they even get your message. And that's exactly what Vengage's built-in checker catches for you, so you're not left guessing whether your design actually works for everyone who sees it. So to run the accessibility checker, click File at the top of the screen, and then click on Accessibility, and then click Check Accessibility. This opens up a panel on the right side of the screen, and from there click the Check My Design button, And Venngage will begin scanning and will flag a batch of issues if any come up. And I'm fast forwarding for the sake of time. This took about 30 seconds or so, but we got about 11 issues that popped up. And it even notates here which ones failed, and we got text size. So if you click on that, it'll expand it and will list out every single text element that's too small, right down to the specific labels. And all you have to do is just click on them, and then that will actually highlight the area within the template that you need to update. Make your changes, and then as soon as you make the changes, the failed item on the list will disappear on that right panel. So you can go through each one. It's kind of doing a QA check one by one, and it's also updating the content for your audience to ensure that it's accessible for everyone. And running this check takes maybe 2 minutes, but it means the workflow chart that you're about to hand off is actually usable by everyone in your audience, not just the people with perfect eyesight scrolling on a big monitor. All right, once your workflow chart is built, it's on brand, and you've cleaned up the accessibility issues, now it's time to get it out of Venngage and into something that you can actually hand off or drop into a video or share with your audience. And the first step in that process is to click the share button in the upper right corner. From there, you have a few ways as to how to proceed. You could share, download, or embed. The share tab is where you invite team members. Download will give you some different format options, and embed will give you some embed code that you could use on a website or maybe an email newsletter. For this example, we're going to use download, so click download. And here you'll see 5 format options: PNG, PNG HD, PDF, PowerPoint, and email HTML. Each one lists what it's best for, but for this example, we're going to go with PDF. So that's already selected by default, and then all you have to do is click the download button. And in a few moments, it'll be downloaded to my computer. And check that out. We went from a single prompt to a finished, on-brand, accessible PDF. And this is a document that you can now attach to an email, maybe drop it into a video as a screen recording, print it out, pin it to your wall, send it straight to a client or team member, or maybe even use as a lead magnet to generate leads and grow your email list. And that's the whole process, from a single text prompt to a fully documented, on-brand, accessible workflow chart that you could actually hand to your team, your future self, or your audience. No more relearning your own process every week. No more skip steps because you're rushing. Just one clear chart that shows exactly how the work gets done. And if you want to try this out for yourself, I've got a link in the video description below where you could get started with Venngage for free. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So that's going to do it for this video. If you found it helpful, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Blog with Ben YouTube channel. Also, if you're looking to start a blog, check out these 2 videos on how to build, grow, and monetize a WordPress blog. They'll walk you through the entire process step by step. And as always, your support means a great deal to me and my family, and for that, I thank you. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.